Hello, lads and lassies. This is week 3 of Kill La Kill. This is very heavily recommended to me by all you lads, and I can already see why. My name is Josh, and just a little quick catch-up in case you're new, or in case maybe you like what happened last week. So, last week we basically beat the tennis captain, Ryuko. I'm still getting used to these names. Ryuko got her suit. Shoot, what is it called? Senketsu. Even the suit has a name. So Senketsu basically only feeds off of Ryoko's blood. Wonder if it's anyone's blood. I mean, if someone else's blood got caught in it, would he still like suit up on Ryuko, or does it have to be Ryoko's blood? Is he like bonded to her in that way? Because he's bonded to her in many other ways. But yeah, Ryuko beat the tennis club girl, and now there's like this weird shady guy. Did I write his name down? I don't think we even got a name. But there's like this weird shady guy who's like, oh yes, if you can beat this tennis girl, then I will help you figure out what is up with your suit. And I think he's a part of the... No, he's not a part of the student council. He's a part of the teaching staff at the school that they may kill more students than they take in. Just the collateral damage of the battles are they're quite high. I'll tell you that. If you just look in the background, you see students being flung around. These innocent people are like, I'm just having a nice lunch day, you know. They're gone, out of the country, but out of this plane of existence, really. But yeah, I guess Ryuko's gonna have a training arc with her suit now. Like, what exactly can it do? What are the limits? Like, other than taking too much of Ryoko's blood and then she passes out. And the student council president, she's powerful, and she's not even... I thought she had a 3-star Goku suit. It's just all her. So she hasn't found a suit worthy enough to be worn by her. So like, when she finds one, that enhances her abilities even more. Ooh, Ryoko's in deep trouble. And other than that, the overall plot is that she's looking for she's looking for the scissor blade that killed her dad, because she has the one that she has the scissor blade that stabbed him. So she's looking for the other half of it, so she can find the person who killed him. And apparently her dad made the suit for her. It was in her basement. So I honestly, I don't know what's going to happen. I am here for the wacky plot, because I'm just in. This show is, first of all, it's animated beautifully. Tons of fan service, which, yes. And I don't know, the characters are likable enough. What can I say? I just want to see more. So let's get into this reaction, lads. You know what to do. Websites down below because of YouTube and copyright. So let's do this. And the series just gets more and more ridiculous. Now we have... I feel it's like Gurren Lagann, right? Like Gurren Lagann, it made me think that, oh, okay, so the plot, or not the plot, but like the remainder of the episodes is going to be, we have to fight the 4 generals, then we're going to be strong enough to take on the Spiral King, and then, you know, the finale is we take on the Spiral King, we win, right? That's how I thought it was going to be framed. But obviously, that didn't happen. So with this, does that mean, like, midway through the season, we get, we defeat the student body, we take down, Satsuki, and then we get a new plot, maybe? But I don't know. Here's a... Gurren Lagann, we had like this world, right? We had a world that we could keep exploring, going into, and that's what allowed us to like expand on all this. This is a school. Granted, it's a school trying to take over the world. So where do we go from here? I don't think we're going to be going through the entire student body for the rest of the series. because Ryuko is so strong. She stood up to Satsuki. Satsuki was powerful before. She, like, the suit got scared of her when she didn't have a suit, like last episode. And now they're able to fight her off, or they're able to hold their ground with her now. So those, unless they start giving them like 50 stars, like, or unless they like give them everyone 10 stars suits, then Ryuko's gonna have a pretty easy time. But all right, so we got a little thing with the. I was asking last episode, like, what are those like, red string bands that we saw it twice when she defeated the tennis girl and she defeated the boxing guy. We saw like these red life fibers now, but did they get absorbed into Ryoko's suit? Like, it looked like they went into the suit, or maybe that's what happened. So like, is the suit get more powerful the more you defeat people? But if it is at 100%, can it get more powerful? How much more powerful can it get? Because got real strong here, real strong. Because you know, it's just a thing with me, and I don't know, like just action sequences in general. But when they were punching each other, like when Ryuko got fully powered, when they punched each other, like they blocked, and then the wall behind them got destroyed. I love that. Like in One Punch Man, when he punched Genos, but like he pulled the punch so he didn't hit Genos, and Genos turned around, like the mountain behind them, just a gigantic crater. I love that. It's so funny. It's great. But yeah, the Satsuki is so much more powerful now. And Ryuko, on episode 3, just got a major upgrade in the sense that she now is wearing her suit, and she's not fighting against it anymore. Which is an interesting way of Ryuko being like body shy and then going like, you need to accept it. You need to accept your body so you can be at full power. In Mako's speech. Mako is so weird. I didn't think we'd have like a weird. You know, she's just so weird. But I love her. She's a lovable goofball, along with her dad and her brother. I thought he was gonna. Her brother had like such a gangster introduction, and he's been nerfed ever since. But Mako and her family, she's living with them now, which I wonder how recent the death of her father is, because they said like she's been going from school to school, picking fights with people. So she's been at it for a while, but has it been years or months? Do they say it in the show? Maybe I missed it. I don't think they said it yet. But yeah, I wonder how recent the death of her father is. And so where's she been? Has she just been on the road the entire time? Like, technically, yes. I mean, she hasn't really stayed in one place for long. She just beats the information out of the student council presidents she runs into. Oh wait, so she beats the information. So she knows it's from the school? Because they said that she's been to other schools before, picking fights, so... Why did she... I feel like I missed something in the first episode that I'm going to find when I'm editing it. So, she knows that the assailant is from a school, right? Who knows? But yeah, there definitely is some kind of... It's not really secret, is it? But there is some kind of thing that the school's going for. World domination, for example, is that's the goal. That is the goal. So what is this world? Like, I'm assuming the other schools are kind of like this that Ryoko's been to. Just they don't have a Satsuki on their side. Man, those poor student body presidents. But so what is this world? What are we getting at? Are we going to have a world domination? They keep bringing up Hitler, then World War II and all that. So, what's up with that? Mako's sleeping in history class. Come on, history is interesting. I enjoy history, especially the wars. Like, that's some enjoyable stuff. And she just can't. She can't enjoy it, which is very sad. So yeah, life fibers. So this the student council. So I'm gonna guess Ryoko's dad figured out the formula of this is how we have. Yep, I just figured it out. So that guy that became the Hulk. They put what was 5 stars? 5 stars. 50% of Ryoko's power. But he was fully clothed. So the life fibers kind of took over. Like there is more life fiber to person ratio maybe. So since they put his entire they made a suit for him out of life fiber, fully clothed him. So I guess that the reason why, the plot reason why it's all skimpy bikinis is because if there's too much life fiber, they will take over and it's uncontrollable. But the less life fiber you have, like the less you have, but the more pure it is in concentration, the more powerful it is, and the more in control you're at. Because Senketsu seemed very conscious about life in general. He sensed the he sensed Junketsu. He's constantly talking with Ryuko. He kind of has memories up until a certain point. So I just wonder like how far sentient he is, how far sentient he can get. I'm fairly certain that's the reason now. Like the less you have, if you have 100% power, but it's fully clothed on you, then it takes over. So if you're wearing less of it, but still at 100% power, it's the same amount of power, but you get more control. That's my theory as to why. And my hat's off to the guy that's like, you know what? Let's make it ecchi. My hat's off to you for finding a plot reason. Every fight, we have to see this because of you genius. You genius lad. Thank you. And the teacher. Okay, yeah, truly wear. Did I talk about that? Yeah, I kind of talked about that. It's like being comfortable in your body. The wedding dress, that's not a dress. Yeah, I talked about that. So I guess her mom wore it before her because Suzuki said in the beginning, it pissed me off that somebody else wore this before me. So could be a generation thing? Are the suits with the 100% power made for like specific people? That's why Ryuko has control of it. Like her dad specifically made it for like either himself or his bloodline. The suit that Suzuki has, it was made for her family bloodline. That's why she's able to wear it and not lose control. Maybe it's a combination of what I said earlier and bloodline things. I don't know. Did they make him bleed? I'm trying to think when they had the guy on the when they were making the 50% suit. I don't think they made him bleed. I don't think we've seen anyone bleed other than for the 100%. So, maybe. And the last thing I have is the teacher, Haikuru Mirasuki. And he was in league with Ryoko's dad. So they worked together, they were partners. It doesn't seem like he killed him. It would actually be kind of a shock if he did. I mean, the betrayal of backstabbing. But he does seem to care for Ryuko. It's definitely a certain word to put there. But he does seem to like care for her in the sense of that he wants to help her find who did it. He's trying to take down the school. He's infiltrated the school, so we got to keep an eye on him. For right now, he seems cool enough, but we got to look out if he's being sus or susser than usual. But he's in league with her dad, so I wonder if she's gonna ask him to tell. Oh, she seems to know enough about her. It doesn't seem like he died too long ago, but I wonder if she's gonna ask him like stuff like, "Oh, what do you know about my dad?" and all that kind of stuff, that jazz. But, Well, lads, that was it for this episode. If you enjoyed the reaction, make sure you hit that subscribe button, you hit the like button, and hit that notification bell, because we will be back next Wednesday for more Kill la Kill. This series, I wouldn't have thought you guys wanted a reaction to it. I didn't know what it was really about, other than the fan service. But I saw all your comments. I was like, well, if they want it, I'll do it. And now I see why. The action is the CG. This show was made in 2012. Let's see. Or at least it ended in 2014. Okay, it ended in 2014. But no, the CG, like in the little fight, it was CG or 3D, whatever. It looked really good. You could still tell it was at least different art style, but it looked really good. Like, so the animation, the fighting is done like really well. I don't even need to talk about that because like, yeah, it's a given. Like, the animation is beautiful for the show, and I'm just curious to see where we're going with this. But yes, lads, if you enjoyed this, make sure you do all that, and I'll see you next week for more.